What is going on, guys? Welcome to episode 5 of our Minecraft Bedrock Survival Let's Play here on the Xbox One. So, I've been a little bit busy in between episodes, and I added on a little bit more to the house here. Started putting down the carpet, and here's a little trick for you guys. If you're looking to hide lighting, because, torches are cool, and there's some builds that call for torches on the wall, but if you're trying to find a way to hide lighting, something you can do is actually put a torch down and then put a carpet on top of it, and you can actually walk on this carpet and not fall down. So the only thing you really have to deal with is you'll kind of see like smoke coming through the carpet every now and again, but that's really not that big of a deal. But anyways, we got this nice little rug here in our entrance area. We got some nice carpeting here in our little hallway. And then over here in the bedroom, haven't finished the floor yet, but I did the outline here in spruce wood. And then we had this space over here in the corner, and I didn't know exactly what to put here, so I just stuck the block cutter over here. And then, of course, with the bed, I said last episode it was fine that it was in the middle of the room, but I wanted to add a headboard to it. So I added this little headboard to the bed, and behind this trapdoor is actually a torch, so it's another easy way to hide lighting. And then that way you don't have to get as much torch spam. But I'm going to take these out eventually, and we're going to do carpet in here too, and I'm going to use the same exact trick. Now, at the end of last episode, I actually said that we're going to do a little bit of enchanting. So I went ahead here. I made an enchanting room real quick, and I actually ended up running out of books. Now, right now, we can do max level enchanting, but I kind of just want more bookshelves here for decoration, not really for use, but right now we can do level 30 enchants, which we're going to do here in a minute. And then over here, I set up the anvil, and then I set up our brewing stand that we got, I believe in episode 2, when we went, or episode 1 actually, our very first episode. So we got that. We got a little nether wart growing over here, and then we have a water pool. And then I haven't put anything in these yet, but I'm going to go ahead and put like our potion ingredients and glass bottles up there. And then I, of course, set the grindstone over here in case we get some enchantments we don't want. But we'll cover that when we get there. So, at the end of the last episode, I also said we are going to set up a sheep farm, which I already set up 2 cells over there. And I actually plan on setting up 1 more cell so we can get more wool. Now, I figured I would try and build this one on camera. This is a fairly common design, and I figured I'll give this one a shot. And, if you guys don't know about it, well, then you'll learn something. And I'm also going to learn how to build on camera because this will be the first time we've ever actually done this. So this farm works a little bit easier if you have a silk touch shovel or pickaxe. So I don't have one currently because we're not going to enchant till later on in the episode. So that's kind of why I had to build this the way I did. It doesn't really look that great, but I kind of had to build it into the land because I didn't want to destroy this grass block right here. So what we're going to do is I'm going to come back down here. Now here's our grass block where we're going to put our sheep. Because if you see over here, he's standing in a 1x1 cube or block, and then he's surrounded on all 4 sides. So that's where we're going to put our next sheep, is right there. So 1 block in front of it, and then 2 blocks below it, we're going to go ahead and put a chest. And then into that chest, we're going to crouch and place our hopper. And then we're going to use a hopper minecart to collect the drops from this farm. So we're going to go ahead and place our rail, place our hopper minecart. We're going to grab our pickaxe. And then this is where it gets tricky. Now, I don't know how well you guys can see this, but right now I'm looking at the hopper. Now I'm going to look slightly up. And you see that wee little box that went around the rail? That means I'm looking at the railing. So I'm going to break that. And then the railing will just pop out in here. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to fill in this part of the wall over here. Just so our minecart doesn't move. And then I'm going to put a glass block. Or you can put like an upside down stair if you're actually going to decorate this farm. So that's our collection system set up. Now we're going to come back up top, and actually this was pretty good timing because there's a sheep here, and I actually want a yellow sheep for this. So we're going to come over here, back up top. Remember, this is our block that our sheep's going to stand on. So we're going to build up a 2 high glass wall right here and here. And then we're going to hop inside and we're going to dig out a block behind and then another block behind. And what we're actually going to do is place an observer facing into that block. Then we're going to hop back in here, grab a repeater, and we're going to face it out. Now, anytime that observer notices the grass here being eaten, it sends a redstone pulse to this block. Now, with this block, we're going to put some redstone dust, and then we're going to put a block up here. So you have the observer powering the repeater, powering this block, which then gets picked up by the redstone, powers this block. And then we're going to throw a dispenser facing into the farm. And then in that dispenser, we are going to put a pair of shears. So now, when that grass block gets eaten, it sends a signal back here up to this redstone, powers this block, which then powers this dispenser. And then that will shoot out the shears, and that will automatically harvest the sheep wool. So we don't have to actually do anything on this farm. After we get the sheep in here, we're just going to lead him over here with some wheat, of course, because sheep like wheat. Now, the easiest way I found to push these guys in is try and get them to hop up on these two blocks right here. If you do that, they're actually really easy to push in. So he's up there. So now we're just going to sneak back here. Walk behind him. Push him down. Crouch. We'll quickly jump and place that glass block. Now, in order to get the farm working and make sure it works, what I like to do is shear that sheep right there. You can see his wool disappear. And if he cooperates and eats real quick, he'll regrow his wool. And then, oh, you just saw it over there. I don't know if you guys caught it on the corner of the screen, but that sheep actually just did it. But he'll regrow his wool once he eats that grass. And then the observer will pick that up. And then it'll power the dispenser. And we'll get free wool. Now, these two have been running for a little bit, but I used them for the wool inside. So that one only has 1, but this one's already back up to 7. So it's a fairly efficient farm. And it's pretty easy to set up. The only thing is it does take a fair amount of iron because you figure every hopper is 5 iron. Every minecart is 5 iron. So that's already 15 iron right there, plus the 2 iron in the dispenser for the shears. So you figure that's 51 iron for these 3 cells right here. So it's not necessarily an early build in the game, but once you get some iron and you go mining for a bit, you can actually make one of those. So that's all set up. And I actually don't have to do anything now. All I have to do is just occasionally go out there and collect the wool. And that's it. It's just that easy. So I'm going to run over here real quick. And I'm just going to grab some stairs just so we can get down here easier. I'm not going to do a lot to this build because this is just, once again, it's another one of those things just out of necessity. Not necessarily... Oh, here we're going to go again. There we go. Right on camera. Perfect. So, I'm not necessarily going to make that look pretty, but that's going to do the work for now. And then as we get more iron and more resources, I'm actually going to expand it to all 16 colors of sheep in the game. Right now, I have 2 white sheep and then 1 yellow sheep. So, but alright guys, I am going to get ready to start enchanting, and I will see you guys in the enchanting room over there. Alright guys, we are back here in our enchanting room. So, we're level 34 currently. So, level 30 in Minecraft is the maximum level of enchantment. So, anytime you're over level 30 or level 30, you can grab the highest level enchantment, which is level 30. And typically, those are the strongest ones. Now, in order to get a level 30 enchant, you of course need an enchanting table, which is 4 obsidian, 2 diamond, and 1 book. And then around the outside, or however you want to do it, you can even like stack them up. You need 15 bookshelves. Each bookshelf basically gives you 2 levels of enchanting. So that's why I said earlier on, I actually ran out of bookshelves because I'm just using them as decoration. I'm not using them necessarily to enchant, but we do have the full level of enchanting. Now, what we're going to do here is I'm going to open up the enchantment table and I'm going to go ahead and put my sword in it. Now, here's the level 30 enchant, and I have a chance to get Smite 4. Okay, so let's go ahead and remember that. I'm going to toss my pickaxe in here, and we have a chance for Efficiency 4. Now, I'm going to toss my shovel up in here, and Efficiency 4 again. And my axe is Smite 4. Okay, now, I know a lot of people like to play with the axe as their offensive weapon, but I actually really don't. I actually prefer the sword. So I do like Smite 4 because it's good for going to get ender skulls and ender skeletons and, you know, skeleton mobs. It kills them quicker. It basically kills undead mobs faster, same as zombies. But efficiency 4 on a pickaxe is also really good. Now, the enchantment I'm looking for right now on the pickaxe is either Silk Touch or Fortune. Either one works. Now, when you enchant, see how it says Smite 4, and then for the pickaxe it said Efficiency 4? Now, those enchantments won't change until I enchant something. So, before I do this, my pickaxe will say Smite or Efficiency 4, sorry. Now, after I enchant, it has a chance to say a different enchantment, if that makes sense. So, Smite 4 is currently what we have. I'm level 34, so a max level enchantment will use up 3 levels. So I should go from level 34 to level 31 once I accept this enchantment. Alright, so we got Smite 4, Looting 3, and Unbreaking 3. Now the enchantment table only tells you the first enchantment. Anything after that, you're not going to know unless you enchant it. So let's say we got this sword and it was Smite 4, Looting 1, Unbreaking 1. And maybe we wanted, you know, the sword I got. What we can actually do is, if we don't like the enchantment, we can toss it into the grindstone, actually, and it'll take all the enchantments off and give us back some of our experience points. Now, I actually really like this sword, and I might actually end up putting, if I can ever find a book, Smite 5, and Flame on the book also, or on the sword also. So now we're going to go ahead, and our pickaxe should maybe say something different than Efficiency 4. I mean, there's a chance you can get the same enchantment twice in a row. So let's go ahead and check it out. All right, we got Fortune 3, and that's exactly what we wanted. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to enchant that, and we just got Fortune 3. Okay. Well, Fortune 3 is pretty good because that means anytime we mine an ore, such as coal, redstone, lapis, or diamond or emerald, we will get between 1 and 4, I believe, ores. So, you know, that you can really get a lot of diamonds very quickly just by using Fortune 3 on them. Now, of course, I don't know if you guys happen to hear about the new update, 1.17, but you're actually going to be able to use Fortune on copper, iron, and gold, which is something that hasn't changed since Minecraft 1.8, which was, that was a while ago, probably 3-4 years ago, maybe longer. So it's been a while, but that enchantment is finally going to work on those. So I say now that we got Fortune 3, let's go down to the mines, and I'll show you guys how Fortune 3 works. So I'll join you back here real quick. Well, guys, after 4 iron pickaxes later and almost using all of this diamond pickaxe durability, we finally found some diamonds. So, I'll show you guys real quick how Fortune 3 works. So, this is a 4 vein of diamond, so if you mined it with just a regular pickaxe, either iron or diamond, you'd get 4 diamonds. Now, with Fortune 3, we're probably going to get, I'm going to say 9. I'm just going to estimate. So let's go ahead and mine this out with Fortune 3. Oh, well, that 4 vein of diamonds turned into 10 diamonds, which is great because we actually have 0 diamonds left. And because it took me so long to find diamonds, I got another 3 levels of XP. So we can actually go enchant 1 more item. So I'm going to finish smelting all these items that are down here. And then let's go upstairs. We're going to enchant 1 more item. And then we're going to build, I think we should build a sugarcane farm to start. Actually, you know what? Let's not build a sugarcane farm. Let's build a pumpkin farm. Yeah, that's pretty cool. We'll build a pumpkin farm. Alright, I'm going to smelt all this stuff, and I'll see you guys up top. Well, we made it back up top, guys. I got a little bit of iron smelting up in the furnace over there. So, I figure, while we're up here, let's go ahead and enchant our boots. And we're getting fire protection 4. I don't know if that's necessarily what I want. How about unbreaking 3? Ooh, this is a tough choice. Let's see what I get for the helmet. And fire protection 4. Great. Let's see here. I'm level 32. So here's a little trick for you guys. So if you don't like the enchantments you're getting, you can just toss a tool in there that you really don't care about the enchantment on. So we have this iron pickaxe. So I'm just going to go ahead and put a level 1 enchant on it. And it's going to be unbreaking. So, alright. So we have unbreaking. So now all these should be reset. So we got blast protection 4. Projectile protection 4. And, ooh, silk touch. Ooh, we gotta do it. We gotta do silk touch. Alright, silk touch, efficiency 4, and unbreaking 3. Alright. I will take those. Alright, looking like we're getting dark out here. How do you guys like those trees out there? All those subscribers. If you guys want your own tree out there, remember, if you subscribe, leave a comment. That way I know. Sorry for that motorcycle it just drove past, but leave a comment. That way I know you subscribed. We'll go ahead and plant you a tree. And we're going to go ahead and go to sleep, guys, and we're going to wake up, and we're going to start our very own pumpkin farm. Alright, guys, so I think I gathered all of the supplies that we're going to need to build this farm. I'm going to go ahead and build it on camera because I don't think it'll necessarily be that hard of a farm. So we're going to go ahead and make ourselves a crafting table so I don't have to walk back inside. So we're going to go ahead and place that down. We're going to need a hopper and hopper. And then we are going to need one more hopper and then a hopper minecart. And I actually ran out of iron. This is what you get for not being prepared. So once again, guys, we're not going to make this farm super duper pretty. This is just going to be a starter farm just till we get enough pumpkin and melon to build an actual farm. So we'll go ahead and go like that, and we'll go ahead and go like that. Alright, so we have that going for us. Now I'm just going to go ahead and place some blocks down here. So we're going to go like that, and we're going to go like that. Go ahead and, whoop, I don't want to toss those out. Let's try this again. So we're going to go ahead and grab these, put these on our hotbar here, go like that, and go like that. Bridge up like this. Bridge up like this. Cool. Go ahead and lay our rail down here real quick. Go like that. Go like that. I'm going to end up wasting some of this powered rail, but you know what? It's good enough. Alright, so there we go. So there's our item collection system. So we'll come across here. We'll go like that. Let's see here. So that's the center of the farm. So we have 2 plants. So it means we want one here and the other one on the other side. So we're going to go like that, and we're going to go like that. And what we need to do is add an observer facing into each one of these blocks to detect the change, because they finally updated this version so to detect the changes in these plants. Perfect. So now we just come along here, put that down, that down, and that down. And that would be our farm. It's actually 1 block too long over here. So we're going to have to go ahead and shorten that up. That's fine. I'm going to go ahead and toss that there, that there. Now we just got to hook up the redstone. So we're going to go ahead and toss a little bit of glass. Just like so. So yes, of course, this does look horrible, but that's fine. Let's see here. Just go ahead and we're going to shorten this here a bit. So I'm going to slide this over one. So we're going to go like that, that. Build this wall back up so our minecart can keep rolling back and forth. Go ahead and take that out, that and that. Boom, boom. This is now speed building right here. Let's go ahead and toss our hopper minecart down. Alright, and he's going to go back and forth, back and forth. Perfect. Do I have any more grass? I do. All right. We're going to come over here. All right. Simple enough. Let's make one more layer of glass here so nothing falls out of the farm. There's Mr. Creeper over there. Go like that, that, and that. All right, perfect. So that part of the farm is done. Now hi cat. Now I just need to go ahead and do that. And now these pistons should fire as I bone meal this. All right. So the farm is working. So anytime that a melon or pumpkin grows, these observers will detect the change in the block and these pistons will fire. So that means that I do not have to sit here and manually harvest any melon or pumpkin anymore, because you guys know that we're using jack-o'-lanterns, of course, for the subscriber farm over there. That can go there and make that pretty. Don't want to leave an extra dirt block. So I know this farm looks absolutely atrocious, but like I said, this is just to start getting us some melon and pumpkins. It's not meant to be like a permanent structure. Once we actually get some, it will be a better looking farm. So here's the sheep farm that I built in the beginning of the episode. And I started filming this episode about, let's say an hour and a half ago. Maybe not quite that long. I haven't done anything to this farm. So let's see. In sheep number 1, we got 31 wool. In sheep number 2, we got 33. And in sheep number 3, I think I just said that wrong, but sheep number 3 has 26 wool. And I haven't had to do anything. So it's a really easy farm that you can build if you want to make all 16 colors. You know, just fill it up with shears and you guys will be good to go. So we'll let this farm run and we'll let the sheep farm run. Eventually I'll get some pumpkin and melon and they'll come down here. And then we can work on making an even bigger farm and actually start making some pumpkin and melon. So guys, in the next episode, I know this one was kind of short, but we got done what we needed to get done. So the next episode, guys, I'm going to try and find us a new horse, which there's a couple out there right now. So we might be able to sneak one of those and tie them to a post and maybe they won't disappear. So we'll grab one of those horses that are out there. And I think we'll also build a sugarcane farm. So in that way we don't have to manually harvest the sugarcane. And I don't know what else we should do, but I do know that the next episode is going to be pretty fun. We might go exploring. I don't know. Why don't you guys leave in the comment section what you want me to do? How about that? I'll leave the next episode up to you guys. Let's put some lights out here. And, of course, guys, if you do subscribe, remember to leave a comment, and I'll plant you a tree. As of filming this, there was no new subscribers, actually, to the channel. So no new trees to plant this episode, but maybe next episode there will be. So, with all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Remember to comment, like, and subscribe, and share the episode. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.